Alright then, let's get continuing. Or start, whatever. Anyway, today I'll be doing things a little bit differently because I'm going to be in the background while nothing's happening here, nothing interesting. I'll be working on drawing the end screen. Since it's going to be in a Poland ball format and I have to draw it myself by hand. I'll also be doing my best to follow the Poland ball rules as exactly as possible. And if there are any rule breaks, it's either accidental or very, very minor. Okay. Doesn't seem like anything's going to happen, so I'll go ahead and let the game run in the background for a bit. I do have enough money for the local university, but is that a good idea? World famous. Yeesh. And an art corporation. Continental, yep, they went ahead and grabbed the Continental Art Center. Once institutions spread, eventually the institutions from Europe will start to spread here, like banking. Although it is going to take a long while. Ah, I can reach Orissa now. Yep, exploration via capitals. Slow but steady. There's also the Renaissance, which has... it just activated. Okay. Years lease 1550, province owner has enabled innovative ideas. One of the following must be true, Protestant, or Reformed. Nope, never forming that. Globalized trade, major or dominant. Diplotech at least 20 is at least level 27. And, well, the richest, of course. Richest trade node from Manila. Here. Urban development at least 28, and Mintech at least 36. Manufactory or steam-powered factory. Has one of the 4 levels of center of production. And global trade is present. Year at least 1700. Urban development at least 32. Has a university and an art center present. And Renaissance and casual literacy are present. I guess I should actually continue focusing on making money. I no longer have a claim on the province of Uwumi. Oh, this province. Oh well. Longer barrels. It costs 14.28. Yeah, things get insanely expensive as the city grows larger. And I mean by ridiculous degrees. Let me check the estates want anything. Nope. Stability is fine. Um, oh wow. Oh wait, there is something I can do. Fabricate a claim. Oh, size it. Yeah, it doesn't increase by 5, the cost increases by 10. You also need to reference flags. Well, at least it's going to be a local pixelated, so I don't even need to put in all that much detail. Additionally, with the end screen, since it's following Poland Ball rules, the flags will look different from how they are in EU4. If they were to follow, if the flags in EU4 were to follow how the daimyos of Japan are portrayed in Poland Ball, it would actually have difficulty telling who is who, because the flags of all the daimyos, as well as the shogun, at least during this time period, would literally just be a white flag with the daimyo's emblem in black. Now, this is all good and well for a comic. For a video game, not so much. Which is why I figured they made the decision to do it like this. Just put the emblem on, just place the emblem on a blank canvas with a random color, while also making sure that no one of two similar colors happen to be next to each other. And they did it in the same way with M&T. That's unfortunate. Right, that should further increase the production power and may even make Satu gain a stronger production power center, a stronger production center, which would be great. It really would. I mean, this one's important. How much does it produce? No, it has Craftsman District and probably more. Yep, a lot more urban population, so. On the other hand, it might tack on a. Yeah. It might end up tacking on a new center of production. Produce enough production power to add a new center of production to the subcontinent. Maybe creating an important one. Well, a major. Which would give the important one to second place, wherever that may be. No, just this as a center of production. Just a workshop. Not here. This has a corporation guild, but also a very large urban population, so. 11.59. Where is it? 10.99. Okay, less than. How? Well, it could actually be. No, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I'm not sure where that production power is coming from. 5.33. Yep. Okay, let's let the game run again. Ah, so they built up local fortifications. It's probably to raise autonomy, isn't it? The Kyoto Kanri has passed on. Huh. Subjugate. Oh, right. Which province was it that has the one? There it is. The Mori clan. Which does nothing but raise defensiveness. Oh well, I don't even plan on building anything in this province anyway, so it's not actually that important. Yeah, I'll get heavy gunships, attack, and then immediately switch to bureaucracy. I no longer need the stab as much, the corporation cost. The raised maximum centralization will be helpful. What is the reason for doing so, though, is mainly to get rid of that plus 10% resting point for autonomy. If I can get rid of it, it will let me get a lot more control over all my provinces, which will get me a lot more money. At least it's better than Roving Core, which has, well, reduced maximum centralization. I could also start upgrading forts even further. Sure. And some 30 ducats. In fact, I probably should. At the very least here. The local fortifications are already ranked too. I can do the same as I did with Setu, contribute 75% of the cost with manpower, and then do the rest with money. Here it's going to be more expensive because, unlike over there where it was just grass flats, the terrain is going to be a bit more difficult to work with. Yeah, forts are cheaper in some terrain, specifically the ones that don't give any defensive bonuses. And that's for balance purposes. Ah, the empire is weakening. The thing is, the fact that there is... I turn off Mandate of Heaven because it doesn't actually give much to the MEI to M&T. The age system is deactivated entirely. So there's really nothing to it. There's no Japanese shogun actions. Shinto is considered an animist religion. Well, in the same religious group as animists and totemists, the Mesoamerican faith and Inti, fetishists, etc. Oh, I think fetishists will split up. Oh. Yeah, sure, definitely. You've been a faithful ally. Well, at least the religious scandal is no longer active, so... I can also blockade 32 dev provinces. Which is nice, but it's not enough for everything. Oh well. Thanks to the way blockades are calculated, it will, however, focus on what's most important. Well, first, it's going to focus on helping out any sieges that are occurring, and then it's going to focus on blockading, fully blockading the most dev possible. And then it will focus on largest provinces. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. That tends to be the way it goes with blockades, from what I've seen. It does, however, look like I might be able to fabricate a claim in a few months. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. Gonna move you over to here. Hire a leader? Good enough. And start paying my troops again. Let's... okay, 17. 8. Yep. You know what? Move you to my capital. I'm gonna actually take a bit longer before I declare a war. Because I want to do it on my own 2 feet. Without having to rely on estates. I do have a force limit of 11. Besides, a stronger standing army would give me more power. Especially in emergencies. There's Fiume. Who owns Venice? What the heck is going on here? Also a vassal under Austria. Well, the Serene Republic is looking not so serene anymore. Also, Bulgaria got split between the Ottomans, Wallachia, and Serbia. Lithuania and Poland seem to be enjoying themselves. Oh. They're being integrated, although that's going to take forever. Oh, looks like we get the Commonwealth pretty early. Oh, they're at war with Tianwan. There's eaten up Song now. Chen. Anyway. I think I've been... yeah, it's been an hour and 12 minutes, so... I'm just gonna finish up preparations. Because we're going to be going to war once we're back to recording again. Alright, so after this episode, I will continue Franconia. And then and at the same time, I'll also be editing the M&T episodes. If you're listening to this in the M&T edited version, though, after today, or well, when the edited episode comes up, I will go back to recording M&T again. So we will be seeing how this war goes. So, until tomorrow, whichever version you're watching. As I should definitely save. Alright. Until then.